her. Look at her. I love her. This is a Target exclusive doll. Target does not exist in my country. Sometimes exclusives do make it over the pond and get here anyway, but Ghoulia is like one of my favorite characters. It means the world to me, and I didn't want to take that chance. So when a family member was going to the US for like a week, I was like, hey, there's this doll, can you pick it up for me? They said yes. I paid them, and now I have her, so I'm gonna unbox her, and that's what we're gonna do. Immediately I noticed these I don't know, things on the side, and I didn't notice them on Frankie, but because like these are Ghoulia ones, like this is her switch, her hat, I don't know, this is a hand, there's a brain, heart, glasses, roots a lot, and a little gravestone. And I didn't really notice these on Frankie's, but I assume since these ones are Ghoulia specific, that Frankie's ones were Frankie specific, and I just didn't notice. I want to look back at the footage for the Frankie unboxing and see if there were cute ones there that were like special, because I just figured these were like generic. When I saw Ghoulia at first, I was like, they massacred my boy. I was so upset, and I still don't love her design. I think they walked away from a lot of the things that I really loved about her. Obviously, like, this is the first doll we've seen, so maybe they go back to it, but also like this is the core doll, so it's kind of like, you know, it's the one, you know, like one thing, her color scheme is just completely different. Yeah, I also think that when I looked at pictures of this, the skirt looked so cheap. I think this like PVC fabric looking thing just can go incredibly badly, especially on like something this small. I'm not a box collector. I was as a kid. I didn't want to throw away boxes, and I cut out, and then like once I got to the point where like, okay, I have to, I would cut out like the figures and stuff like that, and just like keep them, but I don't really use them for anything. I just have them, so I'm not doing it this time. These videos are kind of my way of like preserving the box, because I'm like keeping record of what the box looked like. We don't really get much of her style here, or at least like her old style, like other than that it's like brain themed, and I miss it. She had such like a signature color scheme and everything, and it's just gone. Also, her skin is green, which like I get zombies are green sometimes, but I miss gray. I have that issue with like all of them though. Like Frankie's no longer a pale green, bluish looking color. I don't know where to start here. Laguna is no longer pale blue, and Ghoulia is no longer pale green. I feel like they've really stepped away from like the gothic, ghostly, like haunted vibes of it, and they're more kitschy with it and like colorful and exciting. And while that like, yeah, sure, but it's also like her earrings are little gravestones. Oh, that's so cute. Oh my god, hello. Hat. It looks like a little pet show hat to me. It looks a little bit small. I'm not confident I could get this onto her head properly, but we'll see later. I understand that there was like a Mattel like test thing at some point, and apparently little girls don't want to play with like these like boring sort of dead colored dolls. This is so cool. When I looked at it close up, this is so cool. You know those like fluffy backpacks? It's kind of like that, but it's brain. It looks like one of those teddy jackets, but it's brain, and it's functional. It feels like a tighter fit than Frankie's bag, which I'm not loving. I do love that all the girls have backpacks now. I think that's so cool, because I used to think, right, when I was like 12, I was like, in high school, no one uses a backpack. Because in the movies and in dolls and stuff, all the high schoolers had purses. So it was like in high school, everyone wears a bag. And then I started using bags in high school and not backpacks. And I was made fun of. Because it's impractical. Little, like brain puffs or something. I didn't read them. I should have done that. Yeah, they're brain puffs with cheese and chili. They remind me, I have a, this is Mini Brands. They remind me of that. They're not the same, but if I like, say I want to make like a little Ghoulia room display at some point, I could just have these like next to each other like this in a little like cart or something, and it would just look like there's two of them, right? I want a dollhouse. I want to decorate dollhouses. I'm so excited for stuff that might not even be happening. I'm just so excited. Ghoulia means the world to me because Ghoulia is, well, one, I just like her. Got blue hair and cool clothes. But mostly, like, the big one is, she's autistic coded, and I'm autistic. She's got a switch. And on the back, there's, like, okay, you can't really see it, but Monster High is, like, not indented, but, like, yeah, it even has the little charging port and everything. Now I kind of wish my switch was green so that I can match her. Mine's pink. Mine's really cute. I put stickers on it, but they look really kind of, if you look at it too, like, up close, it's bad. It's really bad. I was not good at putting those down. But if you're far away, it doesn't look weird. I really hope that this Sir Hootsalot can sit on her arm, because I remember, like, oh, that's one of the big reasons I love Ghoulia as well. She has an owl. I was given so many owl plushies as a kid, like as a baby. Oh no, the glasses fell off. Oh my god, Sir Hootsalot without glasses looks really weird. I'm generally pretty disappointed with how the pets look for G3. They feel very Little's Pet Shoppy and not so much like animals. But Sir Hootsalot's is the one that, so far, of the ones I've seen, doesn't bother me that much. There's a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Ghoulia doll where she's dressed up as this character, and I think it's so sweet that they like remembered it. The wheels are still held down by like that like plastic string thing, and I might just keep it there. Like they look like they'll be able to sit without it, but like it doesn't, like they can still move. It doesn't bother me that it's there, and I feel like they're less likely to fall out when there's plastic there, so I'm just gonna keep it. But yeah, Ghoulia's autistic. She's very clearly autistic coded. I don't know if they did that on purpose. I doubt it. I mean, it's 2010, 11. They've made this clearly autistic coded character. I haven't seen a lot of them. I haven't seen any movies. But I did watch that original, like, web series, the animated web series. Our phone looks like this. It kind of looks like an ice cream cone. Like, you can't see it, but there's, like, gosh, can I get closer? The light is really, like, yeah, it's, like, sort of dripping down. Not my favorite phone, I'll be honest. Like, I don't know. I feel like just a brain thing for the entire thing would be better. I feel like it looks kind of weird. She doesn't talk. Mostly, she makes sounds. She's, you know, more of a brainy little lady. She's really loyal. And there are better examples. I just don't have them in my head right now. Because I'm kind of, I don't know, my anxiety is like a little bit right now for no reason. I didn't realize that she was autistic coded until I was an adult. But like, being an autistic girl growing up, and oh wow, yeah, the skirt feels incredibly cheap. And there's like a weird thing on her leg, which I'm gonna assume is a production mistake. That's not good. Let me just get her out so I can show you. I really love Ghoulia. She means a lot to me. I wish I could like say more, but for some reason my brain just isn't in it today. Ghoulia is the second doll I ever had of G1, and the first doll, the first Monster High doll I ever found in Norway. I had her Dead Tired doll, and I'm pretty sure that was my second doll ever. And a lot of my friends didn't like Ghoulia. Like, obviously when you're at like a friend's house and you're playing with dolls, you kind of like, you know, you share and stuff. And a lot of my friends didn't like Ghoulia for some reason. I don't really know that I get it. The head part is the worst because I feel like I need to press their heads to like get these last ones. I really wish they were attached differently with the head. because it's also like for the rest of this doll's life, unless you like custom the doll, it'll have this like these plastic pegs in the back of their head that makes brushing their hair kind of difficult. There's a plastic bit, much like for like the items, that is kind of Ghoulia shaped, and she lies in it, and it goes further back than the pegs do, so it's like really hard to get them. I really don't understand what the plan is here, because like I feel like I'm gonna cut my fingers off doing this. I would not, like, if I was a parent, I would not want to like give my kid a pair of scissors to break these dolls out. And like as a kid, I would definitely not trust my parents to unbox a doll for me. That's you know, part of the fun, like the opening of a present, like that's for me. So I don't understand why Mattel does this. Like there's already so many, like so much plastic and so many things like attaching the doll to the box. I don't understand why they need this as well. Like I get you want the head to stay still, but there's gotta be a different way. And like fair, my scissors are old and really bad. But even with good scissors, this requires a bunch of pushing, and I don't like it. He's out! Oh wow, her glasses have like a protective film under them. You can kind of see it. There's like a second layer of plastic there. Wow, her eyes are beautiful. Those like weird plasticky pegs are there again. It's so annoying because like if I feel her, like if I like touch her head, I can feel them. I just have to like push them back into the head. It looks like this under the glasses. Look at her. She's so pretty. I think her hair is darker than it was in G1. Maybe to get that like contrast with her skin more, since her skin is darker now as well. Oh wow, her earrings even say R.I.P. My hands are really shaky. I'm like anxious. I'm sorry. I really don't like the skirt. This jacket I like. This thing going down the sides, the brains with like a bunch of eyes. A's. Her top is like a little, oh, it's kind of rainbowy. Brain heart. Is it a t-shirt? Oh, it's like a baby tee. I kind of want it. That doesn't seem like too difficult to design to replicate. Like if I just buy a black t-shirt. The skirt, it looks better on camera right now, honestly, than it has in any pictures I've seen. And this like massive zipper that I don't think is attached to, no, it is attached to the skirt. I thought it was a belt detail. How cropped is this top? Oh, it's like ripped, kind of like a zombie shirt that's been ripped apart. Obviously there's like brain detailing on the sole. I think maybe the vibe is like zombie apocalypse. And then there's a little skeleton there. Her face is a lot, I don't know, gentler than G1. I don't know if she always had brown eyebrows, but it looks kind of strange to me. All the dolls have, at least the core dolls, have their own eye sparkle. Like Ghoulia's is some circle stuff. Frankie's is a lightning thing, I think, like a lightning bolt. I think Claudine's is like a crescent moon. Acid glasses were. As a person who needs this disability, I do appreciate that they put a glass in there. I don't understand why they're like sort of clouded. Like you can kind of see her eyes are a different color through the glasses, and this happens. I don't know. I want to say cheaper than G1. I don't mind the shape at all. That's fine. I just wish the glass wasn't like that, and from the side it also just looks like this, like they haven't painted over that bit. Oh right, this was the thing on her leg that looked weird to me. Okay, it doesn't look that big on camera. Like that's got to be a production error, right? I know doll customizers like file down things. Maybe I can like file down the edges. We know it's on both of her legs. What is that? Is it not a production error? Let's try the hat on. The hat fits really well, actually. I wish it was a little bit longer back here, because it's, I want to like drag it down and then I can see this. I think she looks nice. She looks a bit like an alien. Like right now, like this color scheme to me is giving those like little alien toys in Toy Story. I like that her jacket is so big though. It like covers her whole outfit. I was a short girly wearing skirts in high school, and all my jackets did this. All of them. I would, obviously my hair wasn't this long. My hair was about this long. but all the time I would look like this. Sir Hoots-a-Lot not only sits, but doesn't immediately fall, which was a big issue with G1, because Sir Hoots-a-Lot was a lot heavier than Ghoulia's arm. That's so cool. Oh, I just noticed that these match. Why is this dark blue? It doesn't match anything else. And why are these wheels light blue? Like, this character makes sense for her to cosplay for, like, branding reasons, because these are her colors. And now they're not her colors anymore. So, like, this feels like it's really nice. I'm really glad that it's here, but it does feel like an ode to collectors, not so much as establishing pieces of our character for kids who play now. Let's compare heights. Now they're standing on the ground. Now they are standing on my desk. This is what they look like. Oh, they're all wearing shoes, though. All their shoes have heels and platforms. You get it. I really like this. They have, like, slightly different heights. Like, this is, like, a realistic height difference for a group of friends in high school. I really like it. That's all. Thanks for hanging out. I've been doing a lot of sim stuff lately, and it feels kind of weird to deviate, but I also don't want to, like, limit myself to only sims. So, yeah. If you're watching this the day it comes out, it's almost Christmas. And Hanukkah started 2 days ago, so, like, happy Hanukkah. Merry almost Christmas. Happy holidays. Maybe I'll see you next Tuesday, maybe before. I don't know. I'll definitely see you before the new year, though.